Kylian Mbappe has sent France to the quarterfinals of the 2022 World Cup, and they dispatched Poland in ruthless and routine fashion in a 3-1 victory that saw Olivier Giroud also overtake Thierry Henry as France's leading goal scorer in international games. It was a very easy game for the French, and now they move on to the quarterfinals where surely tougher tests will await them. What's going on, guys? It's Ketch back with another episode on the channel. Hope you've been enjoying all the World Cup content. I know I've enjoyed making them. But anyway, let's get into this video because boy do we have a lot to cover. As I mentioned in the beginning, Olivier Giroud did overtake Thierry Henry's tally of international goals for France. Giroud had actually equaled it in the group stage to get to 51. Now with his goal against Poland this morning, he goes to 52, overtaking the French and Arsenal legend Thierry Henry. And well, remains to be seen where Giroud can take the record. To be perfectly honest, I think Kylian Mbappe will probably smash this record in the coming years. He's got youth on his side. He's definitely scoring a lot more goals. I think he's already got 9 at this World Cup, or 9 in total at World Cup, so he's on a mad one. And speaking of Mbappe, he decided to go ham on the Polish defense once again as he scored a brace of pretty good proportions. Actually, both of his goals were quite good. The first one was a beautiful goal. He received the ball inside the box and just hammered a strike plus Wojciech Szczesny, the hapless Polish keeper, who had no idea about that one. And then the second one, he just receives and just curls a beautiful ball into the corner of the Polish net. And to be perfectly honest, the Polish really didn't stand much of a chance after that. They were down 3-0, getting hammered, and the only respite they got was in the 99th minute when one of the French defenders actually handled the ball inside his own area. VAR intervened and gave Poland a penalty, which was actually initially saved by Hugo Lloris from Robert Lewandowski, but it had showed that Hugo Lloris had actually come off his line a bit too early. So the penalty was retaken and Lewandowski scored, but it was too little too late for the Polish, and the French move on to the quarterfinals where they have set up a mouth-watering clash with the English. And speaking of England, we move over to their round of 16 game against Senegal, and after 30 minutes of pretty even gameplay and Senegal going close to opening the scoring, it came from a barnstorming run from Jude Bellingham, went through the middle of the Senegalese midfield and defence, and eventually found Jordan Henderson, who tapped home into an empty net to give the English a 1-0 lead. And it gave us this iconic celebration of Henderson and Jude Bellingham staring into each other's faces, and it's given Liverpool fans all over the world a potential glimpse into the future. I don't really know, it remains to be seen. With all the new ownership and things floating around, who knows what will happen. But speaking of Jude Bellingham, he then decided to go on another barnstorming run through the middle of the Senegalese midfield, and then managed to set up Harry Kane, or an unmarked Harry Kane, who fired past Edouard Mendy to make it 2-0 on the stroke of half time. And even though Senegal made some changes in the second half, it was too little too late, and they couldn't mount anything as Bukayo Saka then notched a third to ensure England's safe passage to the quarterfinals of the 2022 World Cup. So the only question remains to be seen: who actually wins out of these two? Now we have reached a point which I've now decided to call Ketch's Predictor for the round of not the round of 16, the quarterfinal clash between England and France that's going to happen in the coming days. And to be perfectly honest, I think France will probably win this one. As much as England have impressed me more than I thought they would, I think France just have too much in terms of power and depth, and they've also got Kylian Mbappe, who just seems to make the international stage his own. I know he missed the penalty at Euro 2020, but on the World Cup, the guy seems to know how to do things. And I also think that the English media overhype their players so much they almost set them up for failure. So with that being said, I think the French will win. I think it'll probably be an entertaining game. I reckon a lot of goals will be scored, but I think it'll be heartbreak for the English. They'll go down 3-2 to a Kylian Mbappe inspired French team in the quarterfinals, and the English unfortunately will crash out of the Qatar 2022 World Cup, while the French will go to the semi-finals. But anyway, my friends, that has been the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed, and I'll probably see you tomorrow with another video. based on the next round of 16 games that are being played overnight. Please do like, share and subscribe, and turn on your post notifications so you never miss another upload, and I'll see you with another video very shortly. Have a good one, guys.